I looked at them and I said, you know what? I need to go ahead and make some banana bread. I don't want to waste any bananas. So with this recipe, you're going to need 3 ripe bananas, which you just take and peel and mash up with a fork. You know, bananas, 3 ripe bananas, a stick of softened butter, 2 eggs, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. A cup of brown sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, and nuts, which is, you know, optional. If you like nuts, you can add nuts. I'm going to do a cup of walnuts. And it's so easy. This is a very easy recipe. So I have my butter, which is soft. I have my bananas, which has been peeled and smashed with a fork. So I'm going to go ahead and add those bananas to my butter. Okay. Stir that together. Get it all mixed together. Then I'm going to add my sugar. Stir that all together in here. You can use white sugar if you don't have brown sugar. White sugar will work just as well. Brown sugar gives it a richer taste, I think. I like to use brown sugar in this recipe. So we mix that all together. We're going to go ahead and add our 2 eggs. Get it all mixed together. Blend, blend, blend. Get it all mixed. And then once we get our wet ingredients all mixed, we start to add it to our dry flour, our dry ingredients. So we get that all added in. Start to stir. Get it all mixed up pretty well. And it already smells good. Those bananas smell good. Mix it. And then I have about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more milk. Doesn't call for a lot of milk, but just enough to get it all mixed together so it's kind of liquefied. It's going to be a thick dough, very thick. Get it mixed. Spatula and mix it. And then we're going to add about 2 teaspoons. I like vanilla, so we're going to go ahead and use 2 teaspoons of vanilla. A little bit more. I like vanilla. And also about eyeball your cinnamon. How much cinnamon you like. About a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Get it all mixed together. Cinnamon and the vanilla and bananas. It smells wonderful already. Get it all mixed. Like I said, it's a pretty thick dough batter. Get it all off the sides. I think I'm gonna add a sprinkle more of cinnamon. Get it mixed. It's looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and add our nuts. About a cup of nuts. You could use pecans. You could use walnuts. As I said, you could just put raisins. You could put raisins and nuts. Some people put chocolate chips, but I just like walnuts in mine. Okay, so that's pretty mixed pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in our loaf pan. Get it in here. It's thick. Get in here. Get it all in. Get it in our loaf pan, even it out. And that's all there is to that. And so once you get it in your pan, you're gonna, I had the oven preheated to 350. We're gonna cook this loaf for an hour, and we'll check on it in about an hour. And this cooks for about an hour and 15 minutes is it should be done. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven for an hour and 15 minutes. And then I'll check back with you as soon as it's done. Go ahead and get in that oven. And I'll check back with you in about an hour and 15 minutes. Thank you. See you later. It's done. The banana bread is done. I took it out the oven. I let it cool. And now we're going to give it a taste. I'm going to take the edge part. Let's see. Taste the cinnamon. Taste the banana. The vanilla. It's good. Really good. The only thing I would say, it got done in about 45 minutes because I used a pretty large long loaf pan. So if you have a shorter loaf pan, of course it's going to get done, it's going to take a little longer. But mine got done in 45 minutes. Excuse me, 45 minutes. So you want to check on your bread at about 30 minutes. Put a toothpick in it, see, you know, if anything comes out. And I say between anywhere but 45 to 55 minutes, any size pan should be done. You know, or an hour at the most. This is very good. I highly recommend it. It's so easy. It's simple. I taste the butter. It just hit my mouth. But anyway, until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.